And the call leader's like, what? No! No! Bring him back! I need him! He's the chosen one! Okay, pilot comes over the comm and tells the captain they're airborne. And then you open the back door and you guys throw anybody else and horses,
off the ship. Now we've killed the horse. We threw it out the ship.
Can I keep his head in case we ever need to put it on?
No, you can't keep the horse's head. You can't cut the head off. It's disgusting.
I'll allow it.
Roll. Make him roll for it.
I'm going to put it in one of the compartments that we hide stuff.
Successfully taxidermy the head.
Who said you successfully taxidermy it? He's going to freeze it. He's literally going to put it in a cryostasis chamber and freeze it.
He's got to come.
I'll allow it.
Alright, put that in your equipment list.
Put it in your equipment list.
Frozen horse's head.
Look, let's
just move on and forget about it.
Put it in your equipment list on the back, the big blank spot.
I listen to a lot of podcasts. That's pretty tame. I'll just say that.
What does that mean?
It means I've heard people ask for crazier things.
Got a frozen horse's head in your inventory.
Done.
How about with machete?
Epilogue. Captain has his hostage handcuffed on the bridge and tells the pilot to call his father. The man is elder, in a sharp dark suit, wearing a power tie. The father leaned very close, looking around the room.
Where is he?
He demanded, not recognizing his son after his weight loss and head shaving. I'm here, Dad, the boy whispered, but still did not look up. And for a long while the old man sits and stares at his son. Well, about payment, Jane interrupts, but is cut off by the vid screen.
Young man, you should be in school.
Why? So I could learn to be stupid like you?
The old man flares red and sits up straighter in his chair.
Oh, yes, that was incredibly intelligent going off with that cold. I don't send you to the finest boarding school so you can become stupid.
No, but that's all core society can teach, how to be stupid. I followed the teachings of our supreme leader. He knew truth. He found that...
The boy's voice trailed off, faintly. He seemed to pay as much attention to the supreme leader's rhetoric as he had paid to his father's directions.
That was a scam, boy.
The father's voice echoed through the cockpit and hallway.
And that's why I sent you to boarding school and didn't turn you loose on the verse to piss away all your money.
Scorned, the boy looked up all at once.
Well, you're too late. I already transferred my funds to the leader so he could further our cause.
To this, the wise father just laughed.
Fool boy, how do you think I found you? I've been monitoring your money in my accounts. He didn't get one tarnished platinum from me.
Shocked, the boy looked to the captain, who just raised an eyebrow, then looked back to the vid screen. But I sure would like a tarnished platinum. Look, sir, I don't want to be in the middle of a family spat here. Just tell me where to drop off the boy so I can get paid. Squinting, the father's eyes returned to Jane.
You can see you can risk to bring home just now.
Suddenly, seeing where this was going, Jane began to yell. No! No! We agreed 1/4 up front, and that barely covered the cost of the fuel to get me here.
Look, boy, here's another lesson in how not to conduct yourself.
No! Jane yelled again.
Captain,
the old man said.
I would give you the coordinates to drop off my son, but I shall be traveling on business, unable to properly collect it.
And so the rejected young man hangs his head in shame once more.
Accept him as free labor until he works off his debt.
No, you don't! Yells Jane as he pushes past the pilot and charges the terminal.
Once he's paid off his debt to you, then he can come home,
said the cold, cool smile in the vid screen. With that, he flicked a switch on his console, and the projection of a study behind him disappeared to reveal a busy corridor of a space station. Jane thought he'd been conducting business with this man from his home, but this entire time the man had been using an untraceable connection. Darnell! Darnell! Jane yelled into the fading image of the man, who quickly walked away from the vid booth. After a long pause, the boy whispered, I'm sorry. Turning, Jane picked him up by his shoulders and slammed him against the wall. Your loving dad just killed us. He was supposed to waive us the funds so I could buy fuel so we could get to the next system. But a soft sorry was all the boy could offer for payment. Captain, we can just go back and find a job to hold us over, whispered the pilot. Putting the boy down, Jane continued grunting heavy breaths. Pacing the cockpit, he patted down his pockets and found a set of electronic handcuff keys. A quiet electronic kiss sound effect signaled the left cuff's unlocking, and retracting back inside the thicker portion of the handcuff, the rounded bar released the boy's wrist. Pausing, the captain continued his angry breaths. After a few moments, the boy looked up to see a nasty glint in the captain's eye as he dropped the second key. It takes a bounce on the deck plate, but is slammed back down by the captain's heel. With a satisfying crinkle of crushed microcircuitry and heart-shaped plastic, Jane twists his boot, pulverizing the boy's escape. Leaning in to get real close, Jane harshly whispers, "I'm not one much for slavery, but your pa earned you that bracelet. You want it off? You're going to have to work it off. Nobody rides on my ship for free." The captain turns and says without looking back, "You figure out who your bunkmate is." Then he steps off the bridge and addresses the crew. Nobody takes off that until he's paid us his debt." Then the captain's boots clank down the hallway until he's gone. When they all turn back to the boy, they see he's standing in the doorway of the bridge, and he whispers quietly, "Can I bunk with anyone? I don't have any luggage."
And the keys look like USB thumb drives, almost like they're kind of like a chip.
Just
It's not
plug it
like
in
you're
and-
not. Yeah, you're not picking the lock. This is an electronic device.
Can we rename those electronic love cups?
There's
the
no
button.
cannon.
Press the button.
You two get to pick because he goes through his pockets. He's got a left.
A left and right key.
Yeah,
The left key.
yeah, the left key. They don't work on both.
Yeah. Which seems kind of stupid if you think about it, but
No, it's okay. They're super secure love cuffs. Sometimes,
super secure love.
sometimes you only want her to get ready free. You guys
Okay.
pick which one.
Can they be heart-shaped?
I'm happy to make that canon.
You
That
have one heart
like,
shaped cup.
like
Well, that would be
it was
great.
the only handcuffs he had around. These crazy pair of love cuffs.
love cuffs. And
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
heart-shaped.
Heart shaped key.
Dude, I love it. I'm totally into that. That's in the story now. That happened. He's wearing pink handcuffs.
They're big love cups. Electronic handcuffs.
Yeah. So you guys pick one, left or right.
I don't
It
care.
matters.
Oh, it matters?
It matters like you know the end of Mass Effect where the different colors. It matters like that.
Which one's which color?
So yeah, pick a.
Mass
pick,
Effect 3.
pick one left
Mass
or right.
Effect had much
You
better.
guys pick. You guys pick left or right.
I'll pick right.
Yeah, I would just go
Right.
What if I didn't spend any plot points? What would they be like?
You can't do
You
that.
can't
You already spent
unspend
the
your
plot
plot
points.
points. You already spent them.
Well,
And
if
you
I
got a
actually
successful-
didn't spend
You
them,
did.
You spent them.
Work with me here.
But I just
All right.
wanted
It's
to
role playing. We can always play it
share.
again.
He would have punched you in the face and tried to throw you off the skiff. So, and this is what the cargo bay.
You know, I actually watched Firefly at school.
Oh yeah, awesome. I kind of thought so. Seeing as how I had to edit the heck out of that episode just for you to watch it. All right, so
Which episode?
second episode, which is technically the third episode. The first one's two-parter.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
why'd you have to edit it? Well,
A lot of Goram language.
that was a bit of gory language.
No! The guy
No.
gets kicked into the engine at the end?
Yeah,
You
should
said
that.
bad words. You said-
He edited it
No.
heavily.
yeah. It's like, "I will find you and kill you," and you know, the pilot, or the captain just kicks him, and then the camera cuts to this guy. "Hey, I got it. I'm good." And then like all the stuff about the companion, that's not in there. It's like it's funny because you watch it and like Book has this interesting character who's like trying to help people and be nice and good pastor, and you know Captain Mal's got his whole quirk, and everybody has their own thing. And there's what's her name,
Inara.
Inara's like this hot chick who just hangs out in the ship. She has no job, no nothing. She's
job, no
halfway through the scene, she'll walk in. Captain Mal will look at her to say something, and then suddenly the scene ends. And then like a little bit later, she just waltzes into the police station and collects them and leaves. There's like no mention of her occupation or anything. It's actually a really funny edit.
I'm a hot chick.
Exactly. Live.
Fun.
Yeah, no, there's no time for fun. We're playing a game.
So they should.
I'm not Captain Jane. I just
You're
have
not
to channel
Captain
him.
Jane. You're
All right.
just playing.
Just play with Jane on TV.
Can I roll to see if James bombs a MILF? What do I have to do?
Hi, I'm Jane.
You have to roll a 20.
No. All right. So Captain James.
Does Jane have pictures of his mom on the walls, and that's what you want to know?
It's wrong. Bad choice.
Yeah, I do.
Bad choice.
I do have pictures of my mom on the walls. I do.
He wants to know. We have to roll.
Leave the straight shooter out of this. What was the club?
8. Club is 8.
Straight. No, it's right in front of you.
That's the 8, the diamond. The diamond,
right
damage, the diamond. That's not a diamond, that's like a princess cut or something. It is!
You're a princess cat.
4 and 6. Alright.
Front side A was and I'm dead.
Now, as he seemed to pay attention to the Supreme Leader's rhetoric, he seems to have paid attention to the Supreme Leader's rhetoric as much as he paid attention to his father's directions. Sorry, guys, I don't read well. This will all be fixed in editing.
He doesn't write well either. Yeah, I'm editing. Fixed by
I don't
me.
write well either, thank you.
Well, no, okay. Let me just say you don't
Nobody paid for this.
phrase it well.
But I sure would take a tarnished platinum, sir, said Jane.
Is that
Look.
something Honora does? Tarnished platinum.
Better than a rusty trombone.
Speak for yourself.
You'll never give up this platinum again.
But you gotta work that hard for it. Doesn't matter what color it is.
Gotta edit that all out.
Hey, you're the one that made the rusty trombone comment.
I didn't start it.
No, I
That's
didn't.
true. You did start. Shannon started it. Still.
When he
Does
turns
sleep
back
in
to
the passenger
the
dorm.
no, he just walked off
Okay,
the
he
ship.
just, like,
He
walked
wanted
in.
to walk.
He went-
so he
he
jumped
went
out
to
the window.
go-
He walked off the ship.
He went to go fix Vera. Went to go clean Vera.
Sure. Oh yeah. But he's the captain now. He didn't be in the captain's quarters.
Well, yeah. So he would have been like slotted down into Mal's.
Yeah, but he didn't go to his room.
No, he didn't go
walked
to his
away.
room. He left.
Yes, he wanted to
Well,
get
yeah,
away
but
from
see,
the
like,
kid.
The guns wouldn't necessarily be kept in his room. He might keep them on the floor.
What is this conversation about? I'm telling you where he went.
I'm saying no,
He
but like
wanted
just
to be
left.
away from the kid because he was mad. Yeah,
Right,
he didn't go to
he
his
just
room.
leaves.
He just walked down the hallway, just trying to get away from it.
Right. But he had to go somewhere. Like, it's not a big ship. It's small.
He went to the galley.
Okay.
He took the hallway to the galley.
Okay. Just making sure. I wanted to know where he was going, what he was doing.
Then the captain's boots clank down the hallway and he turns a corner. Oh, there's no corners in the
There's no
ship.
corner.
I put that in there just to piss you off.
Do we get to decide who he bunks with?
Yeah.
Because he likes minors.
This kid's not a minor.
I know he's not a minor.
I need to add a wig
Technically.
into my inventory. I don't like.
Did you say a
shaved
whip?
heads.
A whip?
A wig.
Oh, a wig?
I want to put a wig on him. You can bump with me.
No.
What would you have to wear this, young man?
But isn't that the back though?
Did I say it the other way? The front is like a real legit, like that whole front piece is like Adobe, and then these
but
walls in the back are
It,
plastic.
like it looks like that would be like the back of the church where everything would be hanging and all the paraphernalia.
No, you're looking at the front of the church.
Okay, so that's the door. right
No, that's the front of the church,
there. So you would consider the front
where
of
the
the church
pastor
to
would
be-
stand.
See, I don't consider that the front of the church, but okay. No, I'm just
Stand
saying.
like this all day long.
Yes, it is.
All day long.
That's
Dude,
how I
saying,
roll.
you want to walk in the front. The front is.
You walk in the
Okay.
front of the church.
Okay.
You're looking down the length of the church.
What do you call what do you call where the pastor stands?
Well, I would call
pulpit.
that the pulpit or the back of the church.
Okay, aft.
Yeah, it's the aft of the church.
The larboard side of the
It's
congregation.
the aft larboard side of the church, yes.
Okay, so what do you call the front of the church?
The front of the church is where the people come in.
Okay, so do you call that the back of the church?
Well, I would call it the back of the church.
I guess I'm going from the pastor's.
Stage. I don't know.
The
The
stage.
stage, the pulpit. Yeah, you're looking at
I
the
think
stage.
we all
The back of
agree
the
to
church.
disagree. Yeah. All right, so this is
But
the
that
stage.
part's the real part.
Yeah, yeah. No, you're right.
But that's what I was-
I can be wrong, and that's fine.
The
I
back
can be
of
wrong.
the church
This is-
can be called the back of
This
the
is
church.
the stage. Okay, this is the part where the preacher sits, or preacher stands and preaches the congregation.
that
But
part's
there's
made out
no
of real
religious
Adobe.
symbols, and it makes you think like something's weird going on.
And what you're saying is that part's made out of real Adobe, and then everything else
right?
is fake.
Everything else is plastic.
Right.
Not fake.
I didn't mean fake. I
Right,
meant
right.
fake in the sense that like this part is an actual constructed brick wall. This is how it's gonna be.
Like talking to myself.
Awesome. Can we roll a dice to figure out if that's the front or the back?
You're not there.
Yeah, you can roll the two sides.
Once you arrive, you guys can flip the coin.
I guess so. I guess so.
Flip the coin. There you rolled.